Okay, so we're going to talk now about how we can write an equation of a line that passes through a point and is perpendicular to an equation. So it's really easy to do this. There's two different ways. The first way is to use the slope-intercept equation. And all we're going to do is write the slope-intercept equation, y equals mx plus b, and substitute the points that it's already given us. So for the y, well, which one of these is the y? It's the 1. And the m, well, if it's perpendicular, we know that the m is both opposite and reciprocal. So the opposite of a positive 1 over 2 would be a negative 1 over 2. But if I were to do the reciprocal, I would flip it. So it'd be a negative 2. And then we look up here and we see that the x, instead of an x, is a negative 3. The only thing we don't know is the b, but we could find out really simple. A negative times a negative is a positive. And bring everything else down. And then just subtract the 6 from both sides. And then we have our answer. Negative 5 equals b. So if I were to rewrite that, I'm going to write it up here to the side. I'd write y equals, the m we know is a negative 2, x minus 5. There you have it. That's one way that you can start with a point and an equation of a line and find their reciprocal. The other way is to use the point-slope equation. And the point-slope equation is the very similar steps. You're first going to write the point-slope equation, which I did. The y minus y1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x1. You're going to substitute the values in, and you're going to simplify. So let's just do that real quick. So y minus, for y1, I'll put the y, which is 1, equals, remember the m is going to be the opposite reciprocal. So if it was a half, it'd be a negative 2. X is just going to be x, and then the x1 will be the minus negative 3. So we're getting the negative 3 from up there. So y minus 1 equals, we just distribute. A negative 2 times x is a negative 2x. A negative 2, remember these two negatives next to each other make a positive. So negative 2 times a positive 3 would be a negative 6. And just add a 1 to both sides. I'm going to bring down everything. Y, these cancel, equals a negative 2x minus 5. You can see that's the same answer that we got when we did it the other way. Y equals negative 2x minus 5. Either way works. Just a matter of a preference.